Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Sunrider, Mass of Arcadius. Last episode, we were just doing side missions. It was kind of boring, but, I literally wanted to do the side missions. And yeah, we were just doing side missions. The one for destroying pack, pirates, and we were killing some Ruvians that almost killed us. While we were off, well off screen, I upgraded our shit. So we got better holding on everyone. Look, better holding on everyone. The first one, holding. We got a lot of that.
Thank you, Captain.
And I think with the money from last time, I bought off camera, I bought one more Alliance cruiser and one more Union frigate. So we'll be fine next battle, man. Alrighty, let us continue the main mission. Change the plans, Ava. We're on a route to Ingress. The Admiral wishes to meet us in person there. You better iron out the wrinkles out of your uniform then. Ingress isn't that far from Cera. At the rate we're going, maybe we'll be home in time for the new year. Better not jinx it, Captain. Cera's still a long ways yet. What's our situation at Ingress? The Alliance liberated from Pack last week. Ingress is best known for its vast Ingressian reserves. Ingressian is a rare ore which can be found nowhere else. It is in the galaxy. This is a drop of liquid onset more valuable than the entire barrel of crude fuel. Due to its resources, Ingress had a long and troubled history. First conquered by the Ruvians, then the New Empire, and then by Pack. Ingress has been the target of virtually every spacefaring power for as long as record history. Liquid Ingressiate. Whatever. I hear it's almost magical. There's nothing magical about it. It does have numerous military applications though, including powering up warp drives and Ryders. It can also be converted into a super dense solid using the manufacture of high-grade armor and munitions. The Alliance devoted considerable resources into taking it from Pack. The Battle of Ingress lasted 5 days between 9 fleets, hundreds of thousand casualties on both sides. Makes Firepoint sees... Fuck. I'm sorry that I'm gonna be fucked up a little bit and my throat's a little bit... It's because I recorded the last episode, a couple minutes ago. I'm trying to get this out, because I'm not gonna be at my house on Thursday. I'll be at my house by Friday, but, this video's gotta be up and edited. So, yeah. Water. Drink it now. Makes Farpoint seem small in comparison. Ready to warp on your word, Captain. Alright, thanks for the report. Alrighty, where are we going? Anyone to talk to before we go? Nope, okay. We're gonna go to Ingress. Ingress. If hell had a sewer pit, then it would be Ingress on a good day. Consider Cosmos, renowned space pirate. Ingress is a filthy world with long history of colonial exploitation. Ingressian ore can be refined into liquid Ingressiate, a valuable chemical used in high-grade warp drives and munitions. First conquered by the Holy Ruvian Empire during the Ancient Era, then by the New Empire in the modern age, the citizens on Ingress were perpetually treated as slaves. Lack of civic planning, technology, medical care, and education has led to the development of massive, overpopulated, disease-ridden slums throughout Ingress. To this day, countless nations and corporations exploit Ingress for its rich Ingressiate reserves. Ingress is the center of most of the galaxy's organized crime syndicates. Counter-Ingressian seeks an escape from poverty by signing up with local pirate groups. Many meet their untimely death not long after. Meet Admiral Grey. Let's do it. Warp! Yeah! Okay. Warp complete, Captain. We have arrived at Ingress. Ease up into port, Ava. Understood, Captain. So to 1/10 power. Ensign. We are docked at Stargate 32B. Contact Alliance controls and request permission to dock. I better get ready to take the Admiral on board. You have the bridge, Ava. Understood, Captain. Alright, let's see. Where are we headed? Alright, we're headed here. Attain hut! Admiral, allow me to introduce Captain Kayto Shields. It has been my privilege to serve under him on board the Sunrider. Captain Shields, a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Likewise, Admiral. Welcome to Angus. It's good to hear Angus has been liberated. The Alliance progress in the war has been impressive thus far. The war is far from won, but the tide is in our favor. Still, we mustn't be overconfident. The situation is still precarious. The Finistars has held back his greatest fleet from a direct confrontation so far, undoubtedly waiting for us to get too arrogant and make careless mistakes. We'll talk more in my office, but first, we prepared a tour of our ship. Do show me around, Captain. I hear your ship is one of the finest in the Neutral Rim. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, since the defeat at Farpoint, the Alliance has been steadily pushing our forces back. Our greatest fleet still holds position over Ruvian and Cera. As for the others... Was it wise to allow the Alliance to take Angest? The people of Angus has been oppressed for so long. It troubles me to imagine what horrors the Alliance may impose upon the Angresians. Fontana! When one plays the game of chess, smaller pieces must be sacrificed to win. The Alliance fleet far outnumbers our own. We cannot meet them head on. But they are not united under one purpose as we are. We'll slowly wither down their will until dissidents within their own ranks sabotage their efforts. The people of the Alliance are strangers to necessary... The people of the Alliance are strangers to the necessities of war. Just like the Imperials, they are addicted to their own opulence. Our people of the Alliance... Once the people of the Alliance realize the sacrifices they must make to fight in a distant war in the Neutral Rim, they will begin to question their cause. They were merely an unruly mob, content to live their lives in the riches of the core worlds. We will take away their wealth, their comforts, their luxuries. Fucking shit. Oh, fuck. That's hurting my throat real bad. And once we have done that, the Alliance will be destroyed from within, not by our cannons, but by its own greed. And that is when we strike. What about our own citizens? Our ships are crimson because they have been forged with our own blood. You have been a loyal advisor, our Fontana. You were a merely slave boy when we first met. Now, you are a trusted right hand. My leader. We will entrust the destruction of the Sunrider to you. While it is merely one ship, we fear it will interfere with our plans again. Bring the princess back to us, but kill the rest of them. It has just arrived on Angress. Take your best ships and draw it out. Captain Shields is young, but still a formidable enemy. Do not underestimate him, or you will meet the same fate which befell Cullen. Understood, my leader. Arcadian's hologram disappeared. The true Arcadius fought for the protection of the hungry and poor. Is this truly what he would have wanted? You have a fine vessel here, Captain. The rumors I've heard on the camaraderie amongst your crew do no justice to what you have done here. We are the last vessel of Cera, Admiral. We are the only family we have. I hope you have retrieved the supplies you requested. Contact me personally if you are in need of additional resources. Thank you, Admiral. My first officer informs me that our resupply operations are going well. The Alliance is a great and benevolent nation, Captain. I grew up to hear the stories of my ancestors, the High Admiral Madeline Gray, the hero who unified the fleets of 100 worlds to defend Solaris from the Imperials. The alliance was an agreement between free worlds to unify against the tyranny of the Empire. We were born to protect our freedom from dictators. Now, it is our duty to take up arms once more, this time against the madman Arcadius, who threatens to paint the entire galaxy red. We are the greatest force of freedom in the history of the galaxy. Even in the midst of war, we are conducting our elections as we speak. May my wishes for a candidacy. I have no desire to become a politician, Captain, but becoming the president of the Alliance will allow me to finally reform our government. Too many lives have been lost because of the inaction of the Solar Congress. Instead of bold statesmen, our politicians have become like little children on a playground, scrabbling about irrelevant issues. We must win the war quickly. I do not wish to see our best and brightest die needlessly because of the lack of political wit at Solaris. In any matter, let me speak of the real reason I called you here. I understand you have experience fighting pirates, Captain. We do? A certain pirate girl seems to have a thing for me. Good, because she's here on August. You are to find her and put an end to her for good. Hunting pirates is our specialty, Admiral. We'll take care of it. August is Cosmo's home turf. She knows this area like the back of her hand. Be careful, and Godspeed, Captain. Well, that concludes our meeting. It was my pleasure to have you on board. Lieutenant, do take care of our good captain for us. Understood, sir! Well then, I do believe it's time for... Well then, I do believe it is time I return to work. Admiral, are you injured? I'm fine. The hell was that? Captain, we need you on the bridge! Damn it! Kraseka, secure the Admiral! Sir! Let me go! I said I'm fine. Now what's going on? Report. There was just an explosion from within the station, Captain! And our systems? No damage to report! Put our riders on alert. Power weapons! Damn! The fuel tanks on board the stations are loaded with liquid ingress. If those ignite... Emergency dust-off! Disconnect from all of our docking clamps! Aye, Captain! Hitting reserve thrusters! Report! The liquid ingress containers have bursted! We managed to avoid the worst of it, but the station has been catastrophically damaged! This is Cera Cosmos, Terror of the Stars! To all Solaris Imperialists, leave this planet at once! Our Ongusian is not for you! We will die fighting to the last ship before we become part of your empire! Scramble our riders! Negative, Captain! It was just a pre-recorded message! Psychological warfare, huh? No! An act of terrorism! Now you've seen the threat that this woman possesses to the war effort. I expect her dealt with. Understood, Admiral. We know how to handle her. Alright, let's see. Can we talk to... Okay, we got a lot of people to talk to. Like a lot. And my throat hurts. Like I've been sucking dick all day. Ugh. I know I just said that like all casually. But literally, my throat does fucking hurt, man. It hurts like a bitch. Well, Cat, this is what you get for not doing your warm-ups and recording 2 videos at once. You need to calm down with these voices of yours, because it's literally hurting your throat. Well, fuck off. Let's talk to Asuka. Looking to the stars, Cap? Yeah. I noticed you like doing that. My secret's been exposed. Hey Asuka, a question. What? What do you suppose an ideal starship captain would be like? Oh, Super handsome with princely looks. Aside from looks, you dork. Hey! Well, I guess he'll be super good with navigation and all that, and be knowledgeable with weaponry. Not to mention, pretty smart with Ryder operations too. That wasn't what I was asking. Don't worry about it. It was my fault for even asking. Sorry. Shield turns around to leave. And I think my ideal captain would be the sort of person to stand for doing the right. Fuck. And I think my ideal captain would be the sort of person who stands for doing what's right no matter the cost. Someone who stands not for the established order, but who fights on behalf of the weak and the poor and weak. Someone who's heroic. A captain who upholds the truth and fights not to win, but for the name of justice. Someone willing to make the ultimate sacrifice if it means saving the lives of innocents. Someone who believes in the goodness of humanity, who believes no matter what happens, everything will turn out all right in the end. A hero of justice. We all try to be like that, but it's not easy in real life. I never said it was, Captain. But aren't all things worth having in life hard to get? Heh, I guess that's true. Thanks, Asuka, for that. Anytime, Capt! Alrighty, let's talk to Ava and Shigara. Any leads as to Caseta's whereabouts? Not yet. What's the full extent of the damage after her last attack? It slowed the lines down, but that was only one of the 6 stations that the Alliance put around the planet. Security has stepped up in the other stations. Caseta won't be able to pull something like that again, not for a long time. So, how was the rest of the visit? Fine. The Admiral wishes to help us. But you worry about something. It's not just Caseta on your mind, is it? The Alliance has gotten awfully comfortable here. Those space stations in orbit around Arcadius aren't temporary. Those stations are precursors to space elevators. They'll most likely drop tethers down from them to transfer Ingress to orbit. The way they can refine the ores into liquid Ingress for warships to be transported into the deep core worlds. The Alliance intend to establish a permanent foothold this deep in Neutral Rim. Why wouldn't they? The Battle of Ingress cost hundreds of thousands of lives, and many times more treasure. Would any sane person just leave the Ingress alone after committing that much resources to obtain it? This is hardly a liberation. Eloquent debates and good feelings do not win wars, Captain. Few admonitions do. Cera's not far from here. We're fighting to liberate our home. Planting an Alliance flag right outside the doorsteps doesn't figure well into our liberation. Angus is the conflict-ridden Dust Bowl, which has been oppressed by foreigners for as long as written history. Cera's a free and advanced blue world. We have a history of independent governance, civil rights, economic diversifications. None of those exist on Angus. I hope you're right, Ava. I hope you're right. Alrighty, let's talk to Shigara. Captain, it's me. Come in, Shigara. Good day, Captain. Is there something the matter? No, Captain, not at all. In fact, things are going well the engineering staff decided to take a break. I was just wondering, would you like another round of tea? I made some extra pastries, and I was thinking they would go well with it. Sure thing. I always have time for tea with my chief. Captain, please stop calling me that. It doesn't suit me. Sorry. I kind of forgot. I don't know why every time I just see her face, I just think of fucking Roger Rabbit. Captain. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Honestly, Shigara, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for this. I thought my command on board the Sunrider was going to be for routine patrols. All the Ceralian military ever did was instigate smugglers and tangle with some local pirates. I was never trained for this. None of us were. All of our smartest and most experienced captains are dead. All that's left is us, the newest ship in the fleet. I've made some calls here, I'm not sure about. Everything's so much easier in the simulator in officer school. When you actually have to make calls on the spot, it's just impossible. You never know what's going to happen next. You don't have time to think of the consequences through. It's just a split-second twitch decision. It terrifies me to think that the lives of everyone on the ship depends on nothing more than my guesses. Captain! You've done an amazing job so far! None of us would have made it this far if it wasn't for you! Okay, seriously, I'll do this seriously now. You've done amazing job so far! None of us would have made it this far if it wasn't for you! I remember when Asuka and I were the only ones here! Now we have a hangar full of riders from across the galaxy! Best get! We're all one family, Captain! And it's because of you! I'm just worried about the Solar Alliance. I hope I don't regret working with them. We all trust you with our lives. I'm sure whatever you do, it'll be the right thing. Thanks, Shigara. I better be going. My dad might need me. Alright, I better get back to work too. If it's alright, may I keep coming here? I enjoy our teas together. Of course, Shigara. Thank you. I'll see you later, Captain. See you, Shigara. Alrighty, anyone else? Oh, let's talk to fucking Sola. Sola. Ah, Captain. Something the matter, Sola? I was having some difficulty with the Sifrim. It seems like some of the parts from the Alliance are not compatible with my systems. That's definitely an issue, huh? Even though we might be able to perform repairs on the hull, it's a lot of Sifrin's galaxy are beyond our tech. I tried to get Shigara on understanding more of the Sifrin systems. Even if we don't understand how it works, we might still be able to start replicating parts at least. I'm sorry. I do not wish to cause trouble. Trouble? The Sifrin's abilities are beyond anything we have right now. It's actually low tech which causes the trouble here. Further, I wish to thank you, Captain. Even though I'm a stranger to this timeline, you have welcomed me as part of your crew. It's the least we can do for a sharpshooter. I do not understand how I survived the Sherlock's final tier, nor how I find myself millennia in the future. But I am relieved I survived. I no longer wish to return to the great nothingness, but continue to live so that I can make new friends. Oh, fucking Sola. Aww. It's fucking adorable. I'm glad to hear. You have yourself to thank for that. I didn't do anything. The strongest form of determination, the kind which comes from your own heart, Sola, none of what comes from others. I see. I will remember that. So fucking adorable. Okay, let's continue. Captain! Everything's alright with the Paladin? Yes, sir. I have been meaning to talk to you. What's the matter? I understand you got some concerns about the Alliance. I guess word spreads fast on board the ship. I guess word spreads fast on board the ship. What do you have to say? Are you still spying on me, Lieutenant? No, I'm gonna do the first one. Because he's kinda cool, you know what I mean? A little bit, not too much. I guess the word spreads fast on board a ship. What do you have to say? If you have time, I want to show you something. We're still in the middle of resupplying right now. Ava's got everything under control. Alright, what do you want me to see? I arranged to have a shuttle take us on the Ungresing orbital colonies. I received glitters from the Admiral to have you inspect our efforts on Ungres personally. Once you've seen what we're doing in Ungres, I'm sure you'll change your mind about the Alliance. Alright, let me contact Ava on the comm. I'll tell her that I'll be leaving for a few hours to inspect the Alliance occupied firsthand.
Thank you, Captain. I'll be ready here with the shuttle.
Shit. I like how it just goes like that, you see? Like if they're building on a hill or a mountain, you see that? No, but it's even more retarded, cause like, it has that curve. Even if it was like a mountain, it would be like, straight. It looks kinda dumb, but at the same time it's like,
this is how bored they are. They have to build sideways. Welcome to Habitation P4X684, Captain.
Shield covers his nose as soon as he gets out the shuttle. Are the life support systems effective?
We were all shocked when we first arrived. The colony was built by a new empire to accommodate 10,000 workers for their orbital refineries. As you can tell, the population expanded through the years, and now its cramp station holds over 500,000 people.
Oh, fucking shit. That's unbelievable.
Believe it or not, the smell was even worse when we first arrived. We installed new air purifiers throughout the station's ventilation systems. But even though, I still doubt the system can continue to hold so many people. Come this way. I'd prepared an inspection of our relief efforts for you here. For you.
What about food and medicine?
It's as you can imagine. Just clean water is a valuable commodity here. We have dozens of relief vessels coming and going around the clock, but even then it's been a struggle. Decades of Ungrace refineries have spread toxic chemicals throughout the station. Worse, there were some diseases running rapid throughout the station, which have been eliminated in civilized space for centuries. In just a few days since we arrived, we have delivered over 50 megaton of food to the station, twice as much as clean water. We have docked 4 medical cruisers here to tend to the sick. 4 more have been diverted for the front lines to tend to the people here. We have set 6 water filter stations throughout the station, organized neighborhood patrols. Can you see, Captain? This is what tyranny does to innocents. The Alliance is a force of good for the galaxy. We sent tyrants responsible for this packing back home and brought change for the people of Angres. Our compassion and technological know-how will make the galaxy a better place, beginning with Angres.
Do you not hear how you're sounding? Yeah, you took out the tyrannical people, but shouldn't the people, govern themselves? Like, don't get me wrong, you can help people, like, humanitarian aid or whatever. But at the end of the day, after everything is done, maybe the gangs, the terrorists, maybe you clean them and everything and all the roads are good, you have to leave. You can't just stay there. It's like, don't get me wrong, the Middle East, I support it if you're there to stop the enemies and everything, right? But at the same time, it's like, at the end of the day, us as Americans, we have to pull out sooner or later out of the Middle East either, you know what I mean? Like, once everything's stable or whatever in the region, just leave.
But no, we can't do that because they have oro. Just like here, we have Angresiate.
You truly believe that?
Captain? Do you wish to know the truth? I was actually born outside of Alliance space. I saw firsthand what corruption did to the innocents. My family lived in constant fear of the government, which demanded all of our livelihoods from us. The same government which never protected us from pirates, and yet you always found money to spend on terrorizing the population.
Okay, I get it. It's a good thing. Like, I hate how people say, like, us in America, we believe that our things in the Middle East or our bases in Africa are, like kind of tyrannical or whatever, right? We're destroying millions of lives, but at the same time, it's like, don't get me wrong, we're doing some good and some of the people actually do care. You know what I mean? We do help people. But at the end of the day, when all the operations are finished, return home. You know what I mean? Let them govern themselves.
The Alliance has stood for freedom and individual choice from the day of its birth. Originally, the Holy Roman Emperors sought to rule the galaxy, but in their quest for power, they destroyed themselves. Then, it was a new empire which sought to rule all of mankind. They fell to our nation, an alliance formed not out of fear or oppression, but out of the universal truth that all humankind has the right to freedom, equality, and opportunity.
Yes, they do. But are you planning to leave the fucking planet after all of that is done? Don't get me wrong, you could always be allies. But for you to incorporate it to your own government, I think that's wrong.
Every man, woman, and child throughout the galaxies deserve to forge their own destinies. That is the only universal truth.
Kyoko. You have a visitor. Come here, little girl. What's your name?
Kyoko.
I'm Kayto, and this is Kayto.
Kayto, Yuriko, Yohoko, Kyoko, and Kayto.
We make quite a trio.
My mommy said I shouldn't be speaking with strangers.
Your mommy's right, but don't worry, we're not here to hurt you.
I was wondering, are you one of the star people?
The star people, huh? You can say that, Kyoko.
Please take me away from this place. I don't want to be here. I want to be on a spaceship.
I'm sorry, but your mommy would miss you too much if you left.
I don't care.
Shields kneels down and spoke with the child face to face. I know this place isn't fun as a spaceship, but you see this lady here? She's Lieutenant Chris's Stars of the Alliance Navy. Her friends are going to make this place a better place for you all, alright? They'll bring you good food, help you if you ever get sick. They'll plant trees. Maybe one day, they might even build you a playground here. It just takes some time, alright? You have to be patient. But always remember, you should always stay with your family. Because once you lose them, you'll never get them back again.
Okay.
Shield patched the girl on the head and stood.
Shall we continue on, Captain?
No, I've seen enough already. Let's go back, Lieutenant.
Understood, Captain, sir. Perhaps with Alliance intervention, the people in Ungress can finally live in prosperity.
How long do you think it will take to restore civil society to Ungress?
With the war going on, our efforts are limited, but once the war is finished, the Alliance will be able to dedicate more funding into reconstruction as well. Captain, I have enlisted for the Alliance fleet to do good. Perhaps we are distrusting the neutral rim, but our intention for the galaxy has always been for peace.
I understand the Alliance is our friend. I'm sorry about any misgivings I had. I appreciate the good gesture, Will, but we at the neutral rim value our independence more than Alliance protection.
Sir, the Alliance can offer the galaxy a much easier life. Hundreds of planets have already joined and seen explosive growth in their GDP and standard of living.
Kresaika, some things are worth more than money. Suddenly, a group of masked men poured out from the alleyway and surrounded Shields and Kreska. Ah, shit. The two slowly raised their hands and the men drew out their rifles.
Welcome to Ungress, Captain!
Cera, how did you find us?
Our little friend pointed us in the right direction. That's him right there! He's the captain!
Damn, I got careless.
Good job, my little bird. You have earned this platinum.
Cera tossed a silver coin to the girl.
Yay! Take our prisoners into custody, boys!
My voice is cracking. Shield was pushed down to his knees as the gunman tied fasteners around his wrists. You're making a mistake, Cera. You should have never brought children to this.
Oh no, Captain. By the time I was her age, I killed men twice your size. You're naive. This isn't your cozy core world. This is Ungress, the pit of the galaxy, where the strong will prey on the weak.
A gunman sticked Shield on the back of the head with a rifle, Shield fell to the ground, unconscious.
Captain! Take him away! Show them our best! Captain, are you alright?
Yeah. Fuck, my throat. And my head.
Damn pirates! I thought we had secured this habitation!
Like you said, there are 500,000 people living here. A perfect place for Caseta's goons to hide. Steel grinds as the lock on the gate was undone. A burly-looking guard bent into the cell. The boss wants to speak to you. Okay, we won't cause trouble. Caseta stood as well. Not you, just him. Do as he says, Lieutenant. Don't worry, I think Caseta intends to keep us alive. Use us as leverage.
Understood, sir. Be safe.
You too. I'll be back.
Captain! My most favorite person in the world! Sit down. Are you thirsty? Have some water.
Caseta passed her canteen to Shields. Shields eyes Caseta.
Ah, you pussy!
Caseta snatched the cassia away from it and took a gulp.
Yeah, see?
Okay, let me drink some water, cause fuck, man. Shields took a sip. He gulped the liquid back out. The entire camp laughed.
What's the matter, Captain? Our water's not pure enough for you? Ha A lifetime of drinking water laced with Agresti fucks you up big time. Makes some of us go crazy.
Fuck my fucking throat.
Babies are born with 1 eye, 6 fingers. Sometimes you vomit blood for no apparent reason. Lucky for me, it just made me stop growing since I was 11. How old do you figure I am, Captain?
Shield shrugs. It's not kind to guess a woman's age.
Wise answer.
What are you after, Caseta?
As much as I would love to carve you into nice little pieces and mail you back to your pretty little lover back on the Sunrider, you're worth quite a bit to me alive. And I'm always more of a businessman than a killer. You think it's funny?
Your reputation precedes you. You've murdered too many civilians to claim you're not a killer. You attack unarmed cargo vessels. You execute their crew, steal their goods. How are you not a killer?
Foreigners have been stealing our Ungress far more than I've been pillaging the galaxy. Our infants are born monsters. Our fathers die in the oil refineries. Our livelihoods are stolen from us. All of those responsible all call themselves CEOs, presidents, general managers. Businessmen.
Stop this, Caseta. We can help you. We can help Onguest.
Oh, we're just supposed to believe that. The Alliance is here to help us, right? They just want to give us food and medicine. Oh my, what benevolence. What generosity. I'm going to cry. Help us my ass. They're here for our own guests, nothing more.
Oh yeah, what about the medical cruisers they just docked? What about all the food and water they distributed?
Nothing but tricks. Don't think that the Imperials ever attempt to deceive us. They offer us rights which never came, food which spoiled, technology which broke, fresh water which became tainted with Ungress as they constantly refined over our homes. No, the only truth is that the grid runs the galaxy.
Ugh, fuck. I'm not one of them. I just come from a neutral world just like yours. Listen to me. I have the Admiral's ear. Just give me your demands and we can make amends. I seek independence from my world just as you do. We're in this together.
It's too late for that, Captain. Independence or death. All Alliance ships out of Onguest within 48 hours. That is my only demand.
You know that would be impossible.
We'll hit them until they can't bear it anymore. They have burned every They'll have to burn every habitation in orbit around Onguest before they can kill all of us. And each of us the Alliance kills, our cause will only become stronger.
You're mad. Leave the children out of this! At least the children! Cera whispers into Shields' ears.
When I was a child, my own mother sold me to entertain Imperial soldiers overnight, just for a bottle of fresh water. Then, when I became a teenager, she made me pretend to be a child, merely because the market for teens was saturated. Supply and demand!
Oh, fuck. That's fucked up, man. Fuck.
He was a businessman too.
No, your mother was a fucking nut job. That doesn't even deserve to be a mother.
Don't presume you know everything, Captain. You know nothing.
Cera.
I killed her like the bitch you was, and I killed anyone else who gets in my way. I am Cera Cosmos, terror of the stars. No one fucks with me. Nobody.
You're making a mistake.
And enough of him. Take him back to his cell. Soon, Captain, we'll just find out how much you're worth to the Alliance.
Ugh. And I'm gonna end it there.
But yeah, why?
My throat fucking hurts. Like, bad. Really bad. Like, it hurts like a bitch. Like, fuck. Just imagine, like, if someone's piercing a knife through your throat. Fucking hurts. I know it's gonna be a bitch tomorrow. So I'm gonna end it here. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Tell me how you're liking this. Is this game good enough for you? Is it good enough for you, chat? Okay. Oh, fuck, that hurt. That fucking hurt. Is this game good enough for you, chat? Do you like this game? Please tell me you do, because I really do like it. But anyway, without further ado, like my fucking intro. Okay, so this is farewell, and as always, bye bye.